Hello, beautiful people of the internet. We're continuing with Dredge. We're dredging the depths. I just like saying the word dredge. Welcome back. Hello. If you watched this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. We're back. We're streaming here on Twitch. We're going to play the game. I'm so looking forward to more Dredge today. I had so much fun with it the first day that I streamed it. A couple days later, I've been thinking about it ever since. I'm excited to catch fish. I'm excited to uncover mysteries. I'm excited to talk to some creepy-ass looking people. Let's take a look at our pursuits first to remind myself. I can search for relics. We still need a key inside of the Marrows. And then we can look to the other areas as well. Everything else is checked, so that's good. We're currently reading a book about the relaxed mind. We have our crab pots on board that are already healed up. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. We've upgraded our engine. That's right. We have metal scraps. We have cloth. We're in a pretty good spot, and it is nighttime, so we should probably sleep. How much money do we have? $500? Holy shit, we're rich. Let me take a look at the research we were gonna do, or the dry dock or whatever. I wanted to do one of these, right? I wanted to do engine spaces. No? Net spaces? I don't know. Oh, I know. I wanted to research. This is what I wanted. I wanted to research this, this rod. Anyways, welcome back. We're going to sleep through the night. So we were talking right before I started playing Dredge today about how my daughter, who was just hanging out right there, pointing at me and saying hi constantly, about how she's unlocked hi, and she's just started using it. She started spamming it everywhere she goes. She's just over a year old. It's true. She has started spamming it. I refer to that as ulting, U-L-T-I-N-G, because I heard somebody else say that one time, which is if you're in think about it from I don't know if you're familiar with League of Legends or Valorant or whatever, but she's got one move, one ability, and it's to say hi. And so now if she sees anybody, she just spams the ult. She just uses it constantly. She's not sure if it's right for the situation, but she just spams it. She ults. Goes, hi. Apparently Meg went to Costco the other day with her. And she just said hi to the same lady 17 times. Okay, so let's use this. Cod. Blue mackerel. I'll show you a mackerel. An eel. Gulf flounder. Let's take a look at the map real quick, because I got to figure out where the... Yeah. We want to go to the backside. Let's go to the backside. Let's do it. Let's go to the backside. She's IRL spamming it? Yeah, she's IRL spamming it. She's ulting hi. Hi! Oh, no, now she's playing with her remote. Fish. But Meg did come back from Costco, and she was like, I will say, having a... Yeah, I'm telling a story about you. She said, I will say, having a baby in your arms who just constantly says hi. She said, it reminded me of this thing Siobhan Thompson posted on the internet once, which was, if you walk around in the world and carrying a bouquet of flowers, you'd be amazed at the way that people treat you differently. Apparently she did that once. She was just walking around, I don't know, LA or something. She was like, my hot take is carrying a baby that says hi is like walking around with a bouquet of flowers. Everybody's just so kind to you. They treat you entirely different. Uh-oh, we're going to be out of space in 2 seconds. That's all right. I'd rather be out of space than have extra space, you know what I mean? My firstborn's first word was hi. Hi. Oh, we got to go all the way around the other side of this thing. Shit, okay. What's this, by the way? Question mark? All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Let's look inside. Oh my god, a research. Oh my god. A ring? Research part, old iron chain. I think I would honestly rather have wood than this. We'll discard. Chuck this here. Chuck this here. When I first played this game, it reminded me a lot of Sunless Sea, but three-dimensional. I don't know Sunless Sea at all. What the fuck is this music? It slaps? The music is great. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. This is the same. Place your hand on the stone. Does not respond to your touch. I don't have the magic touch, apparently. Oh, it's off. It's on an island off the thing. Shit. It's over here. Oh, there's a ship under the water there. Oh, yeah. Okay, are we on the marker yet? We're on the marker. Let's dredge. We're looking for a key, and I think I found it. Oh my god, the games are getting more difficult. Oh my god, it's huge. What? I can just hear her in the other room saying, hi. She's spamming it. She's ulting. I'm sure this has been asked and answered a bajillion times. What's the origin of Little Indigestion? It was a meme on the internet when I made this channel, which was like your rapper name would be Lil plus the last reason you went to the hospital. And I hadn't been to the hospital for indigestion, but I had been having a lot of anxiety-related indigestion, so that just became the name. That became the name. There's a little, like, inlet there that I want to check out another time. But it's about to be dark, and I have what I need, so I'm going the fuck home. My rapper name. True. Sunless Sea is a very similar Lovecraftian story-focused boating game, but much less fishing, more trading. I mean, at this stage right now, if there are other games similar to this game, I'm intrigued. You know? That's how I feel. This game's been great. So all the fish. We don't have any fish in storage. We'll send this to storage. I'm remembering what the buttons do. Send to storage. Send to storage. Send to storage. Send to storage. Ornate key. And I'm normally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. That's not normal. Ryan, is there a chance you can move the camera away from the fishing minigame? We kind of discovered that there were... I can try. I feel like we couldn't really come up with a good spot for it earlier. Like up here, I don't remember what it was covering, but it was covering something. Let's try this for now. I should change my rapper name, my name to Lil Acute Kidney Stone. I love that. Lil Acute Kidney Stone. Okay, we're going to go pick up all of our... Yeah, we'll figure it out, Joyce. Oh, it's raining. Going to go pick up all of our crabs. Never mind. I really wanted to name one of the YouTube videos for this series. I came all the way to Greater Marrow, and all I got was crabs. But it was too long for the YouTube title. I was workshopping it in my head. I was like, how do I make it one of those touristy t-shirts with crabs? I couldn't figure it out. That's such a good title. It didn't fit. I know. Everyone I've watched play this puts it in the bottom. I know, but when I put it in the bottom left, somebody was like, hey, but it blocks the crab info. On the bottom right, it blocks some of the selling info when you sell fish. I'll worry about the camera. You guys, and you guys could be like, try this, try that. But we'll figure it out. Okay, we have the thing, which we should turn into... Who? I think it's like the person on Little Marrow, maybe? This is... No, the person on one island over. This is Little Marrow. Research part we can use. Maybe. What about in the center? I love that idea. Just chuck it right in the center. Spend 1 on a heat-resistant line. I don't really want to buy it until I can do this, though. You know? This does all of them. One thing I'm a little unsure about is I'm not going to have space for it without upgrading my boat. So I do need to do a rod space or whatever. I'm gonna need to do a rod space eventually. Bolts of cloth. I need 1 more wood. We'll take it. Do the thing where your picture floats around the screen like the old DVD screensaver. I love that. Let me get out the green screen. We'll just green screen it so that I'm not in the way. We could actually honestly do that, but I don't think I can really do anything here. We don't need to let's just sleep, yeah? We got the thing. We got the key. You on the green screen in tie-dye? Chef's kisses? Oh yeah, I forgot. These things show you if there's crabs. Okay, don't waste the daylight. We can do this later. So I think we want to go Little Marrow, and then the other island, whatever it's called. Like Blackstone Isle. There we go. That's the plan. That's the plan. I bet that's the DLC. One of the things is called Iron Rig. I bet that's that. If I had to guess. If I had to guess, if I had to hazard a guess, I think there's storage here, and I think there is a trader. So let's grab this out of storage. And let's sell it for money. Sold stuff for $32.50. That's the part you guys can't see if I put it there. You know what? Let's try this. You guys are zooming. You guys are zooming all over the place. Okay. Found anything special lately? What's it to you, boss? What's it to you, boss? Okay, we'll undock. We did the grieving father last time. I forgot about that. Blackstone Isle. This boat zooms now that we upgraded the engine. I can't wait to see what this looks like later when we upgrade it even more. It's kind of early, but I think I'm feeling motivated. Might walk the dog early. I think you should walk the dog early. It's supposed to be, I don't know, like here where I live, it's supposed to be hot as hell the next couple days. You might even miss the heat. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth of the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? I like the way they are pointing out that keys have weird names for their parts. Head and teeth. It sounds sinister. It's so intensely unpleasant. We already have heat advisories. Yeah. Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated, much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book, mutters something low under his breath. What the fuck was that? A burst of light fills your vision. You stagger back briefly. We've unlocked haste, otherworldly speed at a price. What? Now go, we have more relics to uncover. My intuition, my ... intuition, ... You know what I'm saying? Intuition, ... There's debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. Who owned these relics? Yes. Oh, sorry, I said, do you know who did it? They say yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. It's really neat the way that we're talking to somebody in a hovering doorway. I just like this dialogue setup. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as my father was before me. 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. Hi, Night Shift. How's it going? We're at 102 degrees today with heat index at 109. Tomorrow is worse. Yikes. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt. Is that how you say that, chat? Front seat question. Basalt? Yay or nay? Front seat my IRL pronunciation. Basalt? Hell yeah, I got one right, chat. Remember that in the years to come when I do not get one right. The dark basalt column stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended ... its powers towards you. Is there one particular you wish to know more about? How about haste? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, M-dash, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know more about? So it sounds like we may have to repair our engines post-haste. Pun intended, after we used haste. Oh! Sometimes you stumble into a pun that just... God damn. Sometimes you hit a pun that just makes it all worth it. You know what I mean? Okay, I mean, the map tells me to just go towards southeast. That's west. Southeast. I kind of feel like we should at least go for this island in the middle. Oh, boy. The camera's freaking me out. Oh, shit, I ran right into the rock. Panic and engine heat. Okay. I think I'm going to go for that rock. Because if there's a place to sleep, then I can do that. You know what I mean? Let's use a heist. A heist. Let's use a heist, chat. Oh, our boat's on fire. What's that noise? I don't like that. Luckily, time does not pass when you just sit here. So oh, wrong button. Shit. So I do think it's honestly kind of worth it to sit here and sort of take things in from a distance, you know? Oh, wow. Did you know the telescope moves based on the motion of the ocean? You know what I mean? Huh. Here's a question I want to know. If I get to a pause, time does not pass, but my engine does actually slow down. I think you can, like, kind of mess with this, like, this system. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Let's check out the cargo before we look in the cabin. I'd rather get something cool before I know who died to give it to me. You know what I mean? It's cool. You're running into the rocks way less than I am. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. A weak valve engine. Oh, I can't actually... Oh, shit. I can't actually take it. Smart. Same with the fishing pole, right? Interesting. So I'd have to make it empty before... Or you increase your space so that you can do it. All right, let's look to the cabin. You're in the cabin. Uh-oh. Now there's options. Check the overhead electrical equipment. Equipment's all still there, although surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read it later. You're in the cabin. Let's look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't any floorboards left. Okay. Let's read this note. Cam says a tournament tomorrow in the heat. What kind of tournament? What kind of game? What do the rest of y'all got going on this weekend? Deep sky, deep forever. Casket, seal, broken, fog core, 5 rise, Hino. Oh boy. Okay, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, hello though. Hello, hello, hello. Dredging for what? Dredging for what? An Ouroboros flag? It's I got a cosmetic item. God damn it. There's no way I have the... Oh boy. But there's definitely places to sleep here. We can make it there before nighttime. 100%. I feel like I'm probably just gonna spam... What the fuck is that? Is it like a hot water vent? Is this the volcano area? Is that what's happening? I'm scared. I wanted to go paddleboarding. I may hide inside in the AC instead. The weather holds out. We're going to a farmer's market. Aw. Couple indie bookstores as well. Hell yeah, dude. An Ingfell resident. This is Ingfell. Huh. What is it? Oh my god, look at your dog. I didn't even see the dog at first. You get my hair professionally dyed for the first time. What color? Fair in town is this weekend? Where can I sell my fish? We catch our fish ourselves, so we don't have much need for buying any. There's a merchant that travels around. She's anchored across the bay. Buys and sells anything and does repairs. Okay. Don't have any odd characters. My hair is going to get dyed blue and then a word that I've never seen before. Balayage? I don't know what that... Word is. Have you heard the tale of Magrin? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He informed an ... unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. It says the scroll told him how to become immortal. Uh-oh. By eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fishman. This sounds a lot like my fishmonger kind of guy. One day the town awoke to find all the boats' nets and lines had been slashed in the night. Why, to prevent people from fishing? Old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? Do you always tell terrifying stories like this to people you just met? Balayag? It just means blue mixed with my natural color. Hell yeah, dude. It's okay you said basalt good. Balayag is a type of hair technique. You paint it on the hair, so it mixes natural color plus blue. Nice. Dude, I learned something today. Let's go. As a girl dad, this is the kind of shit that I need to know about, you know? Still wrong? Oh, fuck. Soft G? Balayage. Belay on? Belay off. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Balayage. Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement. Did any of the stories in this area end happy? And a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed. Their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. They'd be worth a lot if anybody knew where to find them. What do you need help with? Trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Your dog or your partner? I don't think it's weird if you call your dog your partner, but some people might. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. We bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Yeah, I'll bring you that. Sure. Anything else? Where can I get one of them? They're tricky. They inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. You may have to venture into the passageways of the cliff. I don't know what cliffs you're talking about. Also, nighttime? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to drive my boat inside of a cave at nighttime? I don't want to. Okay, is this the place that... The traveling merchant. Rhetorical question, yes. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what I asked. Probably. But... sounds on brand to be a rhetorical question, yeah. Ahoy there, you're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. Ha ha ha. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I love that. Traveling merchant. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You can peruse the stock. Come see me when you're ready to trade. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you sell. I also keep a stock. Oh, shit. Are my crab pots going to make it? Oh, fuck. Have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. He sighs wistfully. Wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to document everything you do? You never forget anything. Is that an accordion in the background? Probably, right? It sounds like the Decemberists. That's a front seat question. What's that instrument? Sounds like accordion. South of the Marrows. This is not the same person I just delivered there? No, that's a different area. Shipyard. Equipment for sale. Twin prop engine, which is what I already have. No nets. I could do some repair. I could buy refined metal for $500 or a research part for $350. I'll buy it, honestly. I don't know if that's a dumb use of my money, but probably. Decemberist is a good comparison. I'd love to see Colin Meloy play this game. Dude, shout out to Decemberists. Okay. We're getting back into the how this thing works. I'm trying to remember. Dry docks at other points at other ports. We can do it at a floating dock here. I need one more piece of wood. I can do research for this rod. Heat resistant line. Now available in stores. Yeah, I wonder if this game's gonna have a compendium / like take photos of things type quest or something based on that camera talk. Hey, do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. Fill out your Pokedex, young kid. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there's a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info? Fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I think coelacanth? I think I've heard of that fish before. I know a little about each species. Tell me about coelacanths or whatever they're called. Coelacanths. I did get it right. Coelacanths. Actually, I have no idea. They have a primordial feel to them. Yeah, they have a primordial ass name too. Goliath tigerfish. They're scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters using the shade of trees. Gulper eels. Deep depths. Oarfish. Long and fragile body. Reasonably deep, but calm water. So shelter. Interesting. It's going to take us forever to find all that stuff. Okay, what about Gale Cliffs? What can you tell me? We're getting that good old lore, chat. Time to get as much info as possible. Oh my god, I didn't talk to the whaler across the way. Shit. Carly says, I love oarfish. I don't know that I know off the top of my head what it is. I'll have to take a look at it later. Once we can look at our encyclopedia. Well, there's Ingfell across the bay, which is a dreary whaling town. The folks there are in need of something, which keeps me in business. Residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. I'm not sure why they stay. I do hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. Anything else you want to talk about? Are you always on the water? Yep, I like to keep moving. I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I really like the traveling merchant. This is like the first person in this game I've met where I'm like, you and I should be friends. We should be like, we should be buddies. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. I also just love the way they talk. You ever see strange things at sea? My main association with oarfish is how cool they look in Animal Crossing. Bye, Chaos Queen. Oh, you have the Animal Crossing attachment. Ryan, is there a reason you're not playing this with controller? I find the vibration adds a layer to the immersion of the game. I asked at the start if people played it on controller or keyboard, and more people said keyboard, which I was surprised by because I had my controller ready to plug in. But so far I have not had a single issue with keyboard. So I'd be interested to hear what YouTube comments think too. So far keyboard is working well, so I don't necessarily feel like switching, but I would be open to it at some point. Like if anything comes up where I'm like, oh my god, a controller would make this part easier. If you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. I've been playing with keyboard. It feels intuitive. I had not thought about vibration TBF. That is something that a keyboard can't do. I'm sure somebody has made a keyboard that vibrates, right? I mean, we're humans. We've probably made... If it can vibrate, we've probably made it so that it will vibrate. What? Just me? Okay, we read the book. The book gave us the benefit of 10% resilience to panic. Biggest load of rubbish I've ever read. It's about breathing exercises. All right, let's learn what an oarfish is. There's 230 fucking fish? Oh my god. That's too many fish. I'll just say it. Uh-oh, I don't know where to find these. Uh-oh. Oarfish was like Gale Cliffs, right? Oh, we don't even know what it looks like yet. That's the problem. Fish. I always choose controller over keyboard. It's just way more comfortable. Yeah, absolutely. I feel that. Once I got a PC, I'm not particularly comfortable on controller generally, so I tend to pick keyboard if I default. We have an artifact manifest. The vessel SY Grand Prize. This is the note that came off of that wreckage that we found. Mr. Michael Schultz from Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened. It's locked. Wooden mask. Said to bring good luck. 12-piece tea set. Jar of earth. Okay. Let's sleep here for tonight because I'm nervous about leaving. And then we got to book it home so we can get our fucking crab pots before they break. They may have already broken. You know what? Can we wake up a little bit before dawn? That's what I should have done. Shit. All right, we got to make it home. Home is this way, I think. We're going to burn. We're going to burn. We're going to run the engine hot. Does the map show you what direction you're facing? It does. Oh, there's dolphins. Can I chase him down with my engine? Is this the right direction? Should we go a little bit further north, a little bit less west? Yep. There's the lighthouse. Probably towards that. Bye, Minty Cuppa. What the fuck? Is that Moby Dick? should not have looked away from the camera. From the screen. I like the way the edge of the, like, the screen shifts to show you when you've been burning too long. The shift towards red. I can't help but feel like my boat is too small. I feel like I need a bigger boat. Alright, we're going to catch a shit ton of eel. We're going to get rich. And that will solve all of our problems. Oh, we got a trophy. You always need a bigger boat. The stone hums quietly. Is this the same stone? The stones don't like it when I touch them, chat. I guess that's fair. Let's see here. We're not gonna have room for this shit, basically, no matter what. Yeah, no matter what. So we can't really catch this. Just no way. There's no good way to do that Tetris. Lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh boy, not this again. She's probably pissed at me about something. Oh, ... it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Now that my engine does the haste thing? Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Wait, she's just sad. I thought she was mean, but she's actually just sad. Sell all of our fish. Make our money. Okay. Probably got to pick up all this shit right now. Take all. Pick up, sorry. Pick up. Big crabs. I got a cerebral crab. Let's go. The encyclopedia overwhelms me a little bit right now based on how large it is. I'm sure it's going to be useful, but right now I'm still kind of avoiding it. Cerebral crab, a turquoise mass swells from within this crab. The growth pulses, quickening in the light of the sun. I hate that shit. I'll just sell all of it. We will repair stuff. We're going to avoid buying this new fishing rod just yet. Smart-ass crab. It's an intellectual crab. I feel like we really need to just dredge for materials right now. Do I have any dredgeable materials? Arrow squid. It's nighttime now, isn't it? Dredge for wood, right there. You think we can make that? Oh, chat, we're trying it. We've got haste. We're trying it. Oh, shit. Okay. I forgot. If I haste, then I mess up my panic. My panic goes higher. We need the wood. I came all the way to the Narrows and all I got was this wood. Oh shit, why do we have the crab pots in our inventory? Oh buddy, wrong button. Shit, fuck, shit. Shit, fuck. Do I have space for this? Perfect. Fuck. I got it. I feel like I definitely don't have room for that.
Panic.
Panic. Hi, Maylee. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Cookies in storage. Do the research? Oh, I can't even do the research. The research is the other thing. Shit. Do we try and make it across? To where we can do this stuff? I feel like... As long as we don't see that boat. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. My light's going out. No. Did my light really go out? Hold on. Okay. I have a couple questions here. It says operational. My lights have gone out a couple different times now. Also, I have an aberration bonus of 5%. That's what this thing does. Rhetorical question. Absolutely. Okay, we've got 2 rod spaces now. That's great. Cost us a little bit of money. That's all right. I can upgrade 2 cargo spaces to hold engines. And that's all I can upgrade. Okay, we're going to sell our fish. Take those on board. Go to the shipwright. And then these have already been repaired. So I've got more spot for engine now. Can I take my arterial engine and shove it there? That gives us an extra 7.4 knots. I don't know, man. I don't know. Upgrades, yippee. We're doing some upgrades. I probably should go to fucking bed is the other thing I should do. Oh my god, look at this light. A halogen spotlight? Okay, chat. Is it halogen or halogen? Today's the pronunciation day. Halogen probably, right? But I see the word halo, and I think halo. Not gonna lie, I don't know this one, brother. You're the speech therapist. It's halo or it's hallow? The second one? Oh no, I don't remember which one I said first. Hallow, okay. Okay, so what else do we need to do here? On pursuits, we've got rotting eel and catch rare fish. Encyclopedia is all over the place, sure. Let's go to sleep. My favorite Ryan tradition, asking a question and immediately forgetting how he asked it. I am who I am, Carly. What can I say? What can I say? I am merely myself. Okay, I think I want to dredge mostly here for upgrades. I like how you are, Rat Jesus. And then I probably want to... That said, I put my crab shit down. Then I go 3 days. So maybe we book it over to Ingfell, you know? Book it over to Gale Cliffs. Fuck it. We're doing that. We're doing that. We're burning it. We're burning the candle at both ends. South by Southeast. No! You can still haste when you don't have an engine, which I do find really funny. So I don't have an engine right now because I'm a dummy. So I like to imagine what I'm doing is standing on the front of the boat and rowing. I have like a broom in the water and I'm rowing. Road trip has been postponed. This is like when your dad's up at the ass crack of dawn for family vacation and spends his whole morning trying to get stuff ready. Oh my god, I just got a Steam achievement for burning this thing too close. Spends all morning getting ready for vacation and then is like mad when you don't leave on time. You get like 5 feet out the door. You get down the block and you realize you need gas. You're like, son of a... I knew this would happen eventually. Okay, so there's half the day wasted. Jesus Christ. Plus $30 for repair. Fuck me. Okay, now I'm gonna hustle over there and probably end up breaking some shit on the way. South by southeast. We'll keep it at around 50%. Oh my god, look at these waves. These waves are big. Are we gonna capsize? Oh my god, it's almost nighttime already. I probably should buy that extra engine for that slot just in case. Just to make things a little faster. Then maybe give me an extra engine in case I need to fucking overheat some stuff. Okay, we're gonna talk to the person here who I didn't talk to last time. Retired whaler. What is it? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on used to be. We'd bring in a carcass, rest of the town to get to work. I do love a like whaling. I mean, not just because I've read Moby Dick, but I do love the the drama of the whaling town and the whaler vibe. It makes for some great storytelling, like a great bed of storytelling, like substrate on top of which you can layer some really interesting stuff. Now look at us barely scraping by for a new candle. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Ryan, I know we've talked about whether or not you think you could land a plane. Do you think you could take over for the captain on a big-ass boat? I've never driven a plane. I have driven a boat. I've captained a boat. It's like I've captained. I always just want to say drive, but I know that's technically incorrect. I've never piloted a plane, but I have captained a boat and I've driven a car. I've driven some boats in my life. We grew up going water skiing a lot, and so we've had some like pieces of ship boats, and then we have a boat that I really, really love that we've had for like 15 years at this point. My mom has it, and I love that boat, and I have driven it a lot. But I don't think a big ass boat is at all similar. So I still have I have 2% more confidence, which is not. I have 2% confidence, which is up from 0 with piloting. You know? Is this open ocean boating or lake boating? This is why I have 2% confidence. It's because it's lake. It's just like lake reservoir, very, very, very easy, entirely. In fact, here's why 2% is probably still an over-exaggeration. Megan and I went on a boat ride in Hawaii on our honeymoon. that got out just a little bit into like some of the swells, and I immediately got very motion sick. And I was like, oh, okay, so just some like little waves, not for me. So yeah, I don't think so. But also, like, probably like a big boat. I do have to say, I think the like big open ocean enormous ship. How complicated could it really be? Flying a plane, there are like some real basic principles I do not understand. But remember the yo-ho-ho TikToks? Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, say you get like a good, pleasant day out in the middle of the open ocean. I think a person captaining, I think a captain of a big ass, like a cruise ship or something, a big ship, some enormous, like, stuck in the Suez Canal type enormous ship. If it's a calm day, I feel like they could probably walk me through what I need to do to keep us above water in less than 5 minutes. I don't think a pilot is going to be like, here's what you need to do to keep us in the air in less than 5 minutes. I'm not saying I could do it. I'm saying pilot and ship, I'm saying plane and ship are, to me, it seems like utter worlds apart in terms of difficulty level. I could keep us above water. And I feel like I could be explained how to keep us above water in like 3 to 5 minutes. I feel like you could stay above water, but I don't think you could dock a big cargo ship. Oh, there's no fucking way I could dock a big cargo ship. I've been driving our 27-foot water skiing boat I'm 32 years old, for 20 years of my life, and I can barely dock it. No. Docking a boat is very difficult. In general, docking boats is crazy difficult. I went to flight school for a minute. Takeoff and landing are the tricky parts of planes, but they're very easy to keep in the air. You say that, but no, I don't know anybody who would trust me to keep a plane in the air, no matter how easy it is. The hardest part of driving a boat, like on a lake, like if you've like been tubing or like you've seen people go tubing before on like a lake in the middle of the Midwest, I wouldn't trust you to drive my cruise ship either. Like, driving a boat in that way is not particularly difficult. There are just some like sort of counterintuitive, like, I don't know how to phrase this, and I'm not an expert. The thing that I find most like I found most difficult, we'll get back to the game in like 2 seconds, I promise. The thing that I found most difficult learning how to drive a boat is that like is the difference in it sounds really simplistic, but when you drive a car and you turn the wheels from the front of the boat, the front of the car, Jesus Christ, and you apply both power and brake, and you can alternate between those two. Very different experience from taking all of the push for the boat, putting it off the back of the thing that you're driving. So it's like hanging off the back. And that's where your steering comes from. And there are no brakes. You either go forward or you go backwards with that thing that is hanging off the back. So like the center of like, this is an English major's version of explaining this, so I'm going to be very bad at this. But like the center of thrust, or like where the power is coming from, is not in the middle of your center of gravity or your mass. It's like off the back of it. And the thing that you're driving has like a hull that has a line down the middle of it. Or unless you're driving a pontoon boat, it has 2 lines on the sides. And so if you turn the boat, I guess one of the ways to say it would be like, if this is your boat and power's coming from this end, and you turn the boat, and water's coming at it, all of a sudden it has an angle which keeps pushing the boat. Like if water's coming directly at it and you turn the boat a little bit, the water hits this, which turns the boat more. So there's this like very interesting like starting a turn ends up being way more important than like way more drastic on a boat than on a car. That's my limited experience with boat driving. I don't know. I shouldn't probably be trusted even to drive a car. Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up, hurried away north as fast as they could, waving and shouting something. Never did see or hear of them since. Any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us, moved on over to those cliffs years ago. He's probably regretting his decision. I don't want to paint an inaccurate picture here. I feel like relatively confident driving our boat. I can like load it and unload it from the trailer, which is also kind of difficult. I can like dock it or pull off from like a dock if we need to get gas and stuff. I feel confident like pulling skiers, pulling tubers, pulling like a knee boarder or something. But I have like I said, even that, I don't think I'm the best boat driver in the world, and I definitely don't think it applies to like driving a cargo ship. I just think driving a cargo ship is probably less dangerous overall, or less difficult. I'd love to talk to somebody who I know some people who are pilots, or like I know of people who are pilots. I don't know anybody who's like, I drive a ship through the middle of the ocean. I'd love to talk to somebody who does that, because I bet they'd tell me how wrong I am about everything I think, you know? Anyways,